All right, good morning, ladies and gents. Chilly day out today. That's good. We need to keep all that bull crap watered down. Lot going on. Gonna pop off soon in the USA, and we gotta retake our house. We gotta retake our country. We want these people out of us, right? Trespassers or whatever they're, magic or whatever. But as you can see, ooh, let me fix my camera. All right, we got some work going on in town on top of the water tower. Do not be afraid. Don't worry about it. If you see any cameras or tripods or weapons up there, we're getting ready to take back over our country and our town. And it's getting crazy. Right? It's going to pop off here when people coming in. We're waiting for the weather to get good. I think we got over 500,000 uh, bikers coming in. We're going to fight the war. The war. I know Trump's coming. He sent someone into Indiana, but I don't know what happened to that dude. Something happened to him. So, and plus all this witchery and sorcery, folks, in our country is not good. I think they're making the right call. This is the only way to do it. How does Venezuela? Right, everyone is praising this guy in Venezuela that he went on the mad hunt for these bad people and organizations in his country. And now they are saying that is the safest country in the world now. It's unbelievable. And I imagine that's what they're going to do here. We're just under orders, right? We're just under orders until they can quit the witchery and cursing and sorcery and magic and racism and all that crap or whatever they're doing. This is the way it's got to be, folks. I'm really sorry. Next time you won't worship the devil, and you won't use that black magic. Yes, these people are leaving the earth one way or another. No, there ain't a dang thing Trump can do about it. There ain't nothing Congress, Senate, no one could do about it. They broke the wall when they invaded our military. When they did this to the military, that was the last straw. That was it. Civil war? Nah, I just think it's going to be a war, good against bad. The devil against whatever. Like I said, Israel and them have their promised land and their Armageddon battlefield, and America has it. No, but I would have told these guys, you better get on the ball with that Golden Dome or whatever. I wouldn't wait for no Elon to get stuff. You're Trump saying he's 2 years away from. You better go collect your C-RAMs from whatever country you're giving them C-RAMs to, and bring them back, and you better start positioning them in America. And you're not going to favor cities, right? Because there's already talk. I heard some of the professional. Well, we might have to. What cities are we going to protect? Is it going to be New York? No, no. You're going to protect the whole United States, or you're not going to protect nothing at all, right? We're not playing favorites to this country. So, yeah, it's going down. They think, threatening with a civil war. These guys want your civil war. They have been preparing for 20, 30 years for this. Like I said, some people down there, this might start a civil war. They want it. They got more shit than the United States military, just about. And we've been making sure. They're the last people in America that are going to get screwed is their families, children, working man. And everyone's making a jump. I was listening to Bernie Sanders' speech the other day. I got to say, I need somebody in here for the American citizen and working man, and our children, and the weak, and the poor, right? The disabled, people with disabilities, people that went and fought wars, their family or whatever, and then they had children. And well, we're seeing the repercussions of what our military did in the 40s and 50s and 60s with experiments on their own soldiers. They came back, got out of the military, had children, and that whatever they experimented on our soldiers, now them children have it. And this is what they're going to have to pay for. Or I think these people that come to play uh, war games in your country is gonna wipe the. You know, I understand what people are saying though. America really dropped the ball, and they did. There's nothing anyone could do. Now they could have, if they would have broke the curse, if they would have stopped cursing people, witchery, sorcery. You should have nipped that right in the bud, United States of America. When the day that you said it was okay for these people to worship the devil and do magic and stuff, that's their rights, was the day you put this country in the hole. And you didn't even have to go in the hole because there's whole divisions of guys out there that are hunting these people down and taking them out, whether you like it or not. We're not playing this witchery, sorcery, family curse stuff, any of that. They're not playing this game. I'm telling you, they're not. There's hundreds of bodies buried, thousands, hundreds, thousands in Indiana, all over. They're not playing games, Trump. I don't know why you would even try and act like you know what you're doing, because, boy, they rolled all over this place, and they're not done yet. Right? Like I said, about 500,000 strong are coming in. Come on, bring it. You stole all my money. You stole my life. You stole my movies. You stole my health. You cursed me from birth. And you think these people are just going to walk away? Oh boy, you people are crazier than what I thought. But that's why this country is so contaminated already, right underneath their noses, why they did their politics stuff. Trump was right. The Trojan horse did come in. This whole country is contaminated. And now I got to go ahead. And after all the good work that I did that you people destroyed, now I got to get my country off of the most dangerous country in the world's list. Because the government can only steal money. They don't know how to defend themselves. They don't know how to defend the people. So now I got my country on the most dangerous, deadliest country list. And now I got to do more work to get my country off of that list. I'm really sorry, President Trump. I'm really sorry to the White House and Congress, but we can no longer take orders from you people. You're idiots. You're thieves. You're just idiots. Idiots. And in my movie, I can make my movie any way I want. So, yeah, there's people on the tower today. Don't you folks worry about it. Everybody is safe. We are putting in our own defense system. Just to, we're not going to be overtaken by these people in our towns and churches and stuff like that. Ain't gonna go ahead and just do whatever they want and say, well, it was God. Well, God was the one supposedly in the churches and everything that didn't obey by the rules. Right? I don't know. Maybe somebody pissed off God, and it wasn't me. I mean, I've been cursed my whole life, so it's nothing new to me. Everyone's worried about being poor. I'm like, welcome to my world, right? No, you're not going to be driving around in them sports cars no more. You're not going to have 20 homes or any of that, right? What the Lord giveth, the Lord is going to take away from this country. God bless you all, but it's just a zoo. It's my movie. I can make it out to be whatever I want. Yeah. I'm tired of people trespassing on me too. Witches, curse, all this stuff. We are sick of it. We, the people of the United States, are sick of the politics, everything. Oh, there's little Blackie, the squirrel. I told them heed the warning of God. They didn't. Their country's going to burn. Hopefully, I'm the only one left and a beautiful woman, so I can populate the world again. I don't care. Right? I don't care. You don't treat me with respect, I don't treat you with respect. Whatever you want to call it, I don't know, right? So it's cat and mouse game back and forth. But the movie is going on. Like I said, don't worry. There's people up at the tower today. And instead of you holding us hostage, America, looks like they're holding America hostage, you know. It's really, really sad. But we already have a good case against the police department, the state of Indiana, that you so-called such a great state, Mr. Trump. You best do your history of what's going on around here. But then again, I wouldn't blame that Mikey and the rest of them hid everything, that it's just a slaughterhouse out here. You got more anthrax and ricin down south down there in the southern states than anywhere. So we're going to make it cold again up here up north in America to water down all that bullshit lies that you folks been telling down south there and in this country. And if we have to, we'll go all the way and make it a nuclear winter again and make sure we drop the temperature real low to kill all this disease, anthrax and ricin that they've been making down there, and old boys down there, the bikers or whoever they are, whatever they're doing, KK, who knows. Nothing you could do, Mr. Trump. I wish there was, but they're just saying, you're not God. You're not Jesus. And heed the warning of God and Jesus and whatever, right? It's my movie. It's going along great. Production's coming along great. Everything's going great. Yeah. Now, they are looking for some people in this town, folks. Now, we know the police. We've already called the police and told them we're going to take these guys out. You better not. Shut up. You ain't me and you ain't above me. You're a cop. I'm the dude that comes in and takes you out, locks you up in prison. So this is a government operation. Step off. You understand? Step off. Step off. You police departments are under investigation for corruption, fraud, rape, and numerous things. Drug selling, prostitution, trafficking. Yeah, you didn't think we got the information, did you? No, but we do know. Right? Don't ever come onto my movie set or my land thinking you're going to tell us what we're going to do, because it's obvious we didn't do what you wanted us to do. Now, they're having a big problem out there in Angola. A lot of people dying out there, Trump. A lot of people dying out there in Angola. A lot of weapons tracked to certain places, a lot of things going on. But of course, you never did your homework. So you wouldn't know about that. But like I said, we want to thank the other branches that we do not label. These are secret branches. I'm not talking about the Air Force, Navy, Army, Marines. I'm talking about branches that you folks have no idea exist, and militaries that you have no idea exist underneath your nose. They're screaming for war. Well, they're going to give them a war. And most of these people in America will be casualties of war. I wish there was something we could do, but there ain't. Now, last warning for the police departments in these small little towns in Indiana and everywhere else, you are under investigation. If you do point a weapon at one of our agents, they have already been told they can use deadly force against you. It is a war within the machine. You won't even know who these guys are. They're dressed as civilians, but you take one out, then we're going to go ahead and you'll be paying the price. Let's just say that, right? Let's just say that. The price will be met. Okay? We've already started the war. There ain't nobody coming out of it. We ain't coming out of the jungle. Like I said, you got a boatload of money. We'll come out of the jungle. But till then, we ain't going nowhere. We're cutting the tattoos off everybody. We're doing everything we got to do to cover our tracks behind. You're a third world country. We're going to start treating you folks like a third world country. Good morning, Rebecca Ann. We're already into scene 8. We're coming to the end of the movie and everything. Yesterday, we were coming to the end of the movie with destruction and everybody. It's getting ready to pop off. It is. It is. No, you folks have a great day. What can I do about it? I can't do nothing. I'm poor. I'm an idiot. I'm going to make a movie out of it. That's all. Just making a movie. Oh, it's horrible. I'm not even worried about the corruption. I'm worried about the evil and the witches. The sorcery and all that crap, right? That's what we want to get rid of. We want to break this curse, family curse, whatever it is. I mean, these people have been possessed our family, stolen our inheritance, land, everything. Right? Everything. I got people saying, well, you got some people within your own family or whatever cursing you, doing, stealing every millions. I don't know. Right? It's and then I got to deal with the Jonestown shit, right? In town here, some guy opens a church and the Jones thing with this brainwashing shit, magic. Surround yourself with light and so the witches can't get to you. Yeah, we're rolling right along. They're using witchery, sorcery, shrinking my tusk, making me look like an old man. They just been doing all kinds of laying hands on people and everything. Like we said, we're not backing down from these people. People are, you better not. It's God. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, it's the fake Messiah. Trump's out here looking for anyone named Smith, right? You folks did some bad stuff. Watson, all the rest of these guys, they just can't stand these dudes. They can't stand them. From what they're saying, they're stealing all their souls, everything. They can't stand these people. Anyone that even looks like them. I can't even. I'm not even going around anybody with these last names that they're the list they put out. I don't want nothing to do with it. The magic, the sorcery, the trespassing. Nope, that ain't mine. I ain't tell you. Send that back to the Smiths. Trump says he's a dirty old bag with a cancer breathing something or something. He can't. Trump can't stand him. Get them out of here. Get them out of our state and out of our country or whoever they are. Christ, I had no idea who Frankie and Gina is. Right? I ain't got time for this government. Right? Who's Frankie and Gina? I don't know. Listen to the Bon Jovi song. How the hell do I know who Frankie and Gina is? Right? I got a country to run. I got witches to burn and warlocks to chop up. Got time for this crap, Mr. Trump. President Trump, Congress, Senate, Bobby, snap out of it. Good God. We're not going to make it past 2025, folks. If these people don't get their butts, Congress, Senate, and everyone, there ain't going to be a 2026. Yeah, they're trying to be gods. They're trying to be gods. They're not. They weren't appointed by God. And I'm going to be honest with you folks right now. Scientists have come to me and doctors and said, you got a problem. This whole thing you believed in. This whole thing you believed in. This whole effing thing you believed in. Brainwashed. It's not real. They're nut jobs. You cannot part the sea. Well, you could if they, I told them I probably could part the sea if we use about probably 20 nukes. We could part the sea. But other than that, no. There's our mail lady. Right on time. She always arrives. And thank God she's dressed for it today. They really need to get them some good clothes. It is cold on her. Or at least some kind of a motorized motorcycle to drive around or whatever. But anyways, it's all over, folks. There ain't going to be a 2026. There ain't going to be no. I'm not going to lie to my people, Trump, Congress, Senate. I ain't lying to them. You thought you knew what you were doing. You got nothing. And I'll flick my switch and everything will fall from the sky. Every little thing that was built and designed has something in it for us to shut you down. For one, you're not getting the F-86, 87, or 88. You wanted to dominate the world. Well, with them 3 planes, you would have. But you ain't no more. Then we're going to leave you with the 47. That's good enough. That's it. Everything else is locked away miles and miles and miles underneath the ground. You ain't getting to it. You ain't touching that technology, not after what I just seen you did on TV. Right? You want it. We want to dominate the airs. All right, keep your mouth shut. Don't let no one know about nothing. Right? There ain't no planes. We ain't got nothing. Right? Give them the F-47. Ladies and gentlemen, we just got a breaking news. We have the F-40. Didn't I just tell you to shut your mouth? Didn't I just tell you to shut your mouth? You wanted to dominate the air. For all you know, these people would have been, they would have been spaceships. I don't know, they're UFOs. Just keep your mouth shut. You want the planes? Keep your mouth shut. And I give them 1 plane, and look what they do. We're going to bring out the F-47. Son of a bitch. You ain't getting nothing. You ain't getting the 86. You ain't getting the 88 or the 87. You ain't getting shit no more. Shit on a stick is what you'll be getting. Right, Rebecca Ann? Oh, it is hilarious. It's hilarious. The top generals are shaking their head. They called me last night. You believe this shit? I said, I told you. They can't shut their effing mouths. They cannot shut their mouths. They gotta show everybody everything to be the top dog, right? The big shillings. Hey, look at this plane we got. Look what Trump gave us. F-47. You got some general up there talking that don't even know how to change a tire. I can't do this no more. I got to come down off this roll. It's gotten too much, Rebecca Ann. It's just too much. I can't deal with it no more. They can't shut their mouths. They've been stealing from me left and right. I got footage of this, documentation of it. They're a bunch of thieves. As of right now, they owe us $750 trillion. We're getting close to a $250 billion. I can shut their whole Air Force down, their tanks, everything. The planes that you're flying in the sky to, I'm not going to do that. We will not touch the airliners. But they have no idea what they got themselves in. They think they're that smart. People are like, why is our military planes dropping? I'm telling you guys. Did you build them? No. Then you have no idea what's inside them. So shut up. Keep your mouth shut. And next time you won't let the whole world know that you got the F-47. What a bunch of idiots. I can't no more. Rebecca, I can't do it no more. I can't do it. No more. I can't do it no more. I'm giving up the movie. I'm shutting it down, production and everything. It's just too, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't see. I cannot see right now. I cannot see nothing right now. Wait, let me open my eyes. All right, I can see again. But this whole thing is a flabbergasted foobar. We're done with it. I can't give them no more equipment. I cannot. They're espionage spies. They're already talking about giving the F-47 to other countries and everything, watering it down, and no, there ain't nobody watering shit down. You ain't getting none no more. That's it. That is it. Military defense programs are going to stop and assist any of this bullshit until we get somebody in there that can keep their mouth shut. I don't even want to keep my mouth shut. We're going to reveal everything. No, we're going to reveal every little secret, every little thing, till they pay me my money in Indiana. Because there is more than corn in Indiana. I can guarantee you that. Bunch of terrorist bikers, right? Rolling Thunder. And I don't know how many more other branches. It's all over, Trump. Get on the TV and tell the American people. Kiss your asses goodbye. Put your head between your knees and kiss your asses goodbye. It's all over with. It's all over with. Yeah, we're taking lessons from Venezuela. They're all going to the clink. And we are building a new clink in outer space. And we're going to launch these son of bitches right out into space. Right out into space is going to be our new prison. Can't trust no one in the government. You can't trust anyone anywhere, nowhere. Their whole quadruple monster that they created is being decapitated right now. If it was not for the branches that we don't expose and all that, these people would have took over the military and everything. That's why we have government branches that you folks don't know about. That's why we have a military that the government don't even know about. That's why this country has no choice but to surrender. right? You're not going to steal from us no more. We're idiots. You people call us retarded, but you're not going to take from us no more. Nada, zero, zilch. Let this be known. The F-47 is the last military warplane you folks are receiving. We are shutting down, and if we have to, the F-47, or they can keep the F-47. And baby crap. It's baby crap. But the F-86, 87, and 88, we're talking to some other people. We might do something with them. No, we've had enough of your bullshit in your country. We've had enough of the bullshit everywhere. I'm tired of these people trespassing on me, using witchery and sorcery. If I have to, I'll reach out and use one of the lasers. And we're going to help Texas out by getting rid of a couple of them Texans down there that they're having trouble with. Like I said, I'm tired of Gandalf. I'm tired of you people. I'm tired of your magic, your witchery, your vampires. And in order to go ahead and do what we have to do, you got to vaporize the country to get them all. Just vaporize them. Oh, you're right, Rebecca Ann. It's crazy. It's the craziest movie ever. And they're trying to steal that. I'm like, go ahead, steal it. And you'll be hearing from us. You will be hearing from us one way or another. We did what we had to do. Don't get pissed at us, government. You paid us to do a job. We did it. And we'll continue to do our job. Can't trust no one in the government. Nope. I can't trust no one anywhere. Nowhere, no how. Don't care. Don't want to care. Don't really give a crap anymore. When you steal everybody's lives and their soul and their everything else, and you're watching the prick on TV live your life. When you're watching these people live your life on TV and they're living in luxury and everything, and you're dying, you're suffering, you're dying as these people stole, well, vaporize this whole place. Vaporize it. And if you don't think we can't vaporize this whole country, you folks are so far behind in technology. It's not funny. I'm guessing anywhere from maybe 10 to 20 years, maybe 30. You're so far behind in technology, it's not funny. I'm not even worried about your government anymore because it's a bunch of shit. You were lied to, folks. I'll shut that whole military down with a flick of a switch. You'll be tearing apart every single jet trying to look for my device. It isn't. It's my device. The whole plane is my device. It's all programmed. If you don't pay me, it flops out of the sky. If you run your mouth and give my technology up, they just explode in the sky. You boys got a lot of learning to do. You're way behind. Elon looks like a pansy. You're all behind. This is Elon. We were landing rockets back in the 30s and 40s. We were doing all kinds of this shit. It's old technology. It just didn't have the right parts or the right metals to do the job at that time. Actually, we could charge all these people with stealing confidential war stuff that we put on the shelves in technology. You had no right to do anything. My movie. And as far as I'm concerned, you're all going to be vaporized. That's right. Skinned alive, put on trees, and we're going to have a human life skin tree. That's what they did in the Brave 300. I thought it was an excellent scene. I was shocked and scared myself. It's a whole tree full of bodies. They looked like leaves, but they were bodies. I was scared myself when I seen it. Shocking. Oh my God, look at it. God. And I was like, This is incredible. And that's what we're going to do in real life. They think it's a joke. I'm like, no. You can't see this military. You can't see it. You can't smell it. You can't taste it. But they're there waiting to come. They're like roaches everywhere. Just everywhere. Underground, above ground. Literally, they will be coming out of the sewer systems and your toilets. These are the best of the best Navy SEALs guys and everything. There is no, you're not telling us nothing. Just start bringing the Brinks trucks to Johnny Kramer in Indiana or John Kramer, whoever, me. I don't get the money. Oh, we paid him. Well, you paid the wrong guy. You best go get another shipment of money real fast. That's the problem with you folks. There's a bunch of lookalikes in this town. Then them lookalikes have been stealing from me. And now we're taking them lookalikes out. Right? And you people that are acting like my family and trying to look like my family and everything, you were taken out. Right? And we ain't done in Tennessee either, in Kentucky. These people don't even know I don't even have to use a nuke. I could just use a small device underground, and with all the coal underground, Trump, that bitch will go up like a flame torch. It'll burn forever. It's still burning today. There's smoke coming out of old Rocky Top. That's the coal burning underneath the ground, and we're going to make it worse. You're effing right. I'm holding your country hostage like you held me for 50 some years. Hostage. No, I'm not Johnny Walker. You came at me. You thought I was Johnny Walker, and then you thought I was Johnny Mitchell, the coke deal. No, I don't deal coke. Pricks. No, I ain't none of them. Right? Thank God the Lord stole that life from me and gave it to someone else, because I don't want to do drugs. And government, quit coming to me asking me if I want to deal drugs for you. I'm not going to deal drugs. I was raised from a military family. You don't deal drugs. I was raised in a city with mafiosos in it. You don't deal drugs. So quit calling me, asking me if I want to be one of your top drug dealers. I don't want nothing to do with that crap. And I'm legalizing cannabis too. But it's going to be tested by labs. If we find any of these farmers using, or find any of these cannabis store people inside poisoning the cannabis or contaminate it, we're going to chop your heads off right there. And your hands. Right in front of everybody. Yeah, we're going to do what Venezuela did. We're going to clean our country up. I know, you don't like it, do you? Well, that's too bad. Cut. And that's how you get a movie done. Folks, you've been watching the Johnny Kramer movie channel, music channel. These things I speak are true. There is these people out there doing that. They're tired of the bullshit. And show me the money. Show me the money. We don't care who does it or who's doing it, as long as they restore our country back to what it was. As long as they stop penalizing us for everything. How about you get us some teeth and eyeglasses after your country hit us with their own biological crap in this country, which it wasn't even that. It was the escaped monkeys from our own country that spread all this sickness around everybody. They had to blame another country. They couldn't just say, oops, some monkeys escaped from one of our labs in America. And there's probably over 50,000 monkeys in this. I think there's 400 and some labs in America that have been doing the experiment. That's what happened, folks. It was no China. It was no Russia. It was none of this crap. I don't know what to tell these people. You're a bunch of liars, and your country's going to burn because you're liars. You're thieves, you're witches, you're sources, you're sorcery, you're tattooed ones, the devil 666 on their body. They made it real, Mr. Trump. Now you get out of my way. and you let us do what we got to do to that country that created this shit and tattooed the number of the beast on their foreheads, on their arms. You let us do what we got to do to protect our country, or resign. One of the two. And quit telling people not to talk like that to you, right? They have the right to freedom of their speech or whatever. You're not Jesus. You're not God. I mean, you might be, but I don't know. People have their own opinions. They're reporters. They can ask you questions. Good God Almighty, I got people asking me questions all the time in my chat. How come you're such an idiot? Well, because I strive to be the best in everything I do. Right? I'm not perfect. A lot of these people are saying we are looking for perfect precision. Well, you're looking in the wrong place. If you want perfection and perfect and 100%, then you need to go to heaven, which we will send you folks there. And then you can question God about perfection, and what you strive for is perfection, because the only one that is perfect is God Almighty and Jesus. Now, we did what they said couldn't be done. And that was make a movie out of all this. And that's exactly what we've done. Now, I want you folks to have a great day. I got things to do. Now, remember, Indiana, we warned you. You are first on the list to go from the 50 states. And we're bringing in other countries to join our state, our country. You wrecked it for yourselves. I told you you best wreck yourself before you check yourselves. And you didn't listen. Really sorry to break up your little white rice game, but it's over. No, I want you guys to run like cockroaches throughout the Oval Office and White House and Pentagon and finding out how did this happen? Why don't we have control of this division? Why can we get this? Because it's not your division. Maybe you should have went ahead and stopped picking on all the sailors and saying they were queer. They were part of our military. You folks were all supposed to be together. And here you're battling, right? Military guys in the military, sissy Navy, sissy Army, sissy Marines, all fighting each other. You're a bunch of idiots. God bless America after we do what we got to do. You got no planes, you got nothing. You got manpower, but you ain't going to have any equipment to do anything. You ain't getting no more technology from the defense system or branch. You're not getting nothing anymore. Until you return the money, our lives, our healths, get rid of these vampires and these witches and demons. Everything's cut off. We will be working with other countries now instead of the United States. Shove it up your bunghole. Don't touch our Social Security or disability. They were warned about that. They didn't heed the warning from God. And your country's going to be soon a mess. God bless. Oh, we're about ready to have an earthquake, massive earthquake. And one of the volcanoes is getting ready to pop. Now, I hope you boys are ready for this. I hope your disaster teams are ready. We hope a lot. You wanted it. That's what you folks wanted it. You shouldn't have been killing people in the hospitals and doctor's office. Oops. Gave them the wrong medication. Hey, what's that nurse doing in that room over there? It looks like she's a needle. Did anyone schedule a shot, medication or anything for that patient? No? You might want to check on that, Mr. Trump, how that nurse is just shooting everybody up in your hospital down there, and they're dying like flies, you stupid pricks. You wanted a war. You wanted death. We're going to start doing exactly what you've been doing. You might want to check into that down there, Mr. Trump. See if them boys will tell you what's going on in your hospitals down there. God, what a good team. I'll tell you, that team is something. They'll kill you all. There ain't nowhere we can't get to you. There ain't nowhere we can't get to you. Some of you have devices probably already implanted in you from what our specialists are talking about. Well, Johnny, we think these people that went in for operations have devices inside of them, probably explosive or something, or bio or something. I'm like, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. When you don't have cameras, when you don't have security at a hospital, when you don't have cameras inside of a surgical room where they're performing surgeries, yeah, I bet you there is tons of people with devices in them. No, not chips. Not chips to control their mind. Devices. These people are so stupid. Well, you wanted the truth, folks. Jesus, God opened up the curtain to me and showed, look at the madness. I was like, what do you want me to do about it, Lord? There's nothing I could do, surely, about this. I'm only one idiot, right? I'm poor. How am I supposed to do this when these people have gone literally crazy, right? And that's what your government allowed. We're free. I guess so. They're stealing your body organs and replacing them with devices, and then these people just blow up. I don't know. That's your problem, government. My movie is done. I got like 7 movies out of this 12-year span or whatever in this channel, on this channel. You folks have a great day. I got things to do. God bless Rebecca Ann. Thanks a lot. And like I said, folks, I'm not going to lie to my citizens. I'm not going to lie to the American people. It's a nut play. It's a zoo. And certain things have to be done in order to regain control of your country, or there ain't going to be no country. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I want to thank Elon for letting me use the X-25 ball buster hole digger. And we just been tunneling everywhere, placing everything strategically everywhere. And yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It's Kentucky, Tennessee, North Carolina, all them areas where there's a massive deposit of coal. Some of it's already burning, and soon the rest will. You know, they're going to do something to it down there. They're going to make sure this country don't get their coal and all that. We don't want black lung. That's another thing. Send that crap back. Trump's saying send that cancer back to them dudes. That's their cancer. We don't want it. We don't need it. Right? Send it back to them. Trump is looking for anyone named Smith. Anybody. Some Jack Smith dude. I don't know. Jack Beanstalk. Jack Smith. Whoever. I don't know who the dude is. I really don't care. Just wipe them out. Just go. Just go. Go, 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 go. No repercussions. Nobody's going to get in trouble. Just do it. That's Trump's orders. And John from, who's that guy down there in Texas? Blue Dot John or something like that. I don't know, some crazy Texan down there or something. Who knows? It's a crazy Texan. Right? Well, they do everything big in Texas. I tried to tell the government, they're telling you. They do everything. Don't mess with Texas, and they do everything big in Texas. So I don't know who the hell what they've done. I don't know. They probably started their own country down there. It's big enough. Texas is the only spot to send the Muslims to have their nation. There's no room anywhere else but Texas. That's how big Texas is. There's no room up here. Your families were coal miners. Mine weren't, but my family's suffering from it. We weren't coal miners. Well, I think we know what family this massive crap has come from, and we're going to send it right back, a generation and their generation of curses. I heard they caught old Broadocks down there, huh? right? Broddocks or whatever. I think that was Charlie Manson's family. I do believe was one of his family members or his mother, or were Broddocks or something like that, or Broddocks. I'm not sure, but who knows? I don't know. You know, I don't know. Trump, maybe you could hire. I don't know. There's still Manson family running around. They're huge out here and down in Kentucky, and that's where Manson ran. His family was from there, Indiana and uh, Kentucky and all that. I don't know what you got to do. I don't know. You got a Manson family running around. Trump, you got to deal with them people. We don't care. We could just light that whole area. Like I said, it ain't going to take much to get that coal burning. Some of it's already burning. Uh, yeah, we don't care no more, right? You screw us, we screw you. You steal from us, right? I don't know what to tell you. It's the American people, Trump. You should know always the American people come first, the working man, right? The taxpayer, the disability people and everything. They're labeling this country Nazism because they're experimenting on us. I've had enough of this movie. I'm done. We got enough stuff to get this movie going. Manson was in a boy town or something like that in Indiana. Yeah, he was locked up in a juvenile hall in Indiana, and then he got out, and that's when he really had some fun. And literally, if you really want to get honest, if you really want to get really, if you really want the truth, Charlie Manson never killed anyone in his life. Maybe one person, but that was when he was younger. I think he said, and when he was in jail, right? When he was locked up in the juvenile hall or whatever, right? But other than that, no. Did he kill any of them people? No, he didn't kill any of them. That is the truth. They said he used some brainwashing technology and or whatever, and I said, well, God dang it. That explains why we're charging the United States government with brainwashing, because they did exactly what Charlie Manson did, and all these towns and states and police and everything that they're the authority. See, they didn't kill nobody. That sheriff didn't kill him, but that sheriff had them other people kill him. See, and that's how we're going to get your asses. You understand? You're brainwashing, sick, devil worshiping, Charlie Manson brainwashing Nazi. They did the same thing to Hitler. Did the same thing to Germany. Hitler never killed anybody. You folks wanted to bring Hitler on murder, war crimes, and everything. Hitler never killed anybody. Hitler never killed anybody. It was everybody that was taking orders from him. Yeah, Ron L. Hubbard, motherfucking, excuse my language, Lord. People are trespassing on me, and I have Tourette's a little bit. Or somebody's using technology or witchery or sorcery. But anyways, yes, Ron L. Hubbard. They're all brainwashing, right? Scientology and all this crap and everything, right? You got troubles coming, Trump. Let these people know. We had enough. The real military has had enough, and that's it. It's over. You Scientology dudes want to come at me? We'll wipe out. We'll just wipe you right out. We already have your little dome, your little happiness place out there that everyone runs to. It's like some Abba church or something. We already have that on record of massive. It's in the computer longitude, latitude. So I can give two craps. It goes. Everything's going. I don't care. And you know why? You know why they let Scientology go on so long? Because the guy was an ex-military guy or something like that, or military or whatever. I'm like, this is the brainwashing shit they put Manson away for. Now we're going to lock all these people up. Yep, you got that right. Congress, Senate, and everybody get ready, because we're coming at you and we're charging these government peoples and branches with the same thing you charged Charlie Manson with. He didn't do the murders. but he made them do it. And that's how we're going to bring your country to a crumble. And once we do, then we're going to go get back to the working man, the families, the children learning, right? Social Security and disability, because your government created all this crap that we eat, sleep, and breathe every day because you didn't do your job. You cut all the inspectors. What are you folks eating? I don't know, but it ain't popcorn. And that ain't cheese. I don't know. When you put a piece of cheese in a 450-degree oven and it don't melt, I don't know what you're eating. I have no idea. Yeah, Manson did say the Hubbards were crazy, more crazier than he can ever be. And I was like, they're going to kill him all. Right? We went and talked to Charlie before he died. He gave us a whole thing. Yes, these people, yeah, their family's all crazy and doing this and that and everything. Right? What about your family, Charlie? Charlie had kids. Not gonna lie. We're not gonna do anything to his kids or anything. Right? I don't know. Charlie didn't kill nobody. And that's what we're doing. I mean, this is my movie. I could do whatever I want on my movie. MK Ultra. Yeah, they MK Ultra. They surely did. They locked him up. They locked numerous people up, and boy, it's a kick in the face. They're going, "What are you talking about?" Well, see, we're charging you folks with this because, see, you're Charlie Manson. You can't. We're the government. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. See, you are brainwashing people, driving them crazy. They're killing for you. You're hiring bad people, and they're killing for you. And guess what that is? You remember Charlie? You remember when you had him? You killed these people. He never killed nobody. You killed these people. You didn't kill them physically, but mentally, you bring them. Well, welcome to Charlie's world, United States. Welcome to Charlie's world. You Scientology people out there, welcome to Charlie's world. And that is grounds to kill you folks from what the military is saying. Pentagon said we can kill all these people. They are a threat to our country and our national defense. Get rid of them. Don't worry about the F-86, 87, and 88. We got them babies tucked in a bunker underground. They ain't never going to. Trump's pissed because we won't show it to him. Nobody's getting it. The only people that are getting that plane, them 3 planes, is another country. Because until you clean up America, we are cutting you off of any military experimental planes, weaponry, anything. You ain't getting nothing. Doors are locking, bolts, everything's closing. Like a frog's ass, watertight. You ain't getting jack shit on a stick. Not a zero. Not a dang thing. Like I said, we got guys on top of the tower and we got guys around here. So stop sending these people around this little area looking for us, like you just seen. But looking in our windows, quit doing a lot of stuff here in this little town. We're getting set up. If you don't like it, it's my movie. Stay out of the camera film. When I put signs up, filming, that means stay out of the view of the camera. Now, you ladies and gentlemen, have a great day. I've done all I can do. Hello, Kelt. Good morning, Kelt. Good morning, Rebecca. And the movie goes on. And I'm really sorry. Let's see what Kelt said. Oh, and some think Manson was experimented in with MK Ultra. Yeah, yeah, CIA and stuff. Well, they were saying that about uh, Oswald and a couple other of them guys. Uh, yeah, no, very well might have been. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the movie is coming to an end. We will be back. This is only a movie. If anything happens to anybody, folks, the government will be charged. Even in this little town, citizens will be charged. It's a movie. Nobody has been hurt. Nobody's done anything. You attack another person and say, oh, well, they were saying it on YouTube. We're going to hit you. We're going to hit you back with chemicals just like you did to these people here, with your ricin, your anthrax, and everything else. Uh, if you don't like it, call the government. Call your congressman. From what Uncle Ted is saying, call your congressman and mayor. It's too far gone, Uncle Ted. The only way out of this is destruction. And that's what these guys have come to do. And they are rolling over your best of your best and your little Rolling Thunder and all your biker gangs and terrorist groups and everything. And it's no wonder your country is number one on the list of the most dangerous country. And now I got to bust everybody's balls to get this country back to where it was. Uh, and that's what we are exactly going to be doing. Shoot down anything. Heaven is closed to all you people. If you got astronauts up there, you better get them off of the space station. It's over. No more. Don't try sending any rockets up. They'll be shot down. You won't even see the laser. It's over. Heaven is shut down to you folks. And that's another thing. That's another thing. Meant for thousands and thousands of years, people thought heaven was up in the clouds. But they busted that bubble once we put our first rocket up and seen that heaven wasn't there. We were looking for the kingdom. We sent rockets up just to look for heaven. And there was nothing. And that's when we busted everybody's bubby bottle. What? No heaven. There was no kingdom, no giant gold rose, nothing. Black space. Nothing. America, you got an ass whooping coming. Take it. Just like I had to take my ass whooping and death and poisoning and people stealing millions and billions, cursing me. Right? Right? Jack Smith or anyone named Smith, you got problems coming, Jack. They're saying Manson family, the Hubbard, L. Hubbard, Rubber, Bubber, Booble, Dooble. You got problems coming, Jack. Death from above. Now, I got to go. It was great doing this movie, folks. If you need another movie done, let me know. We're working on something else, too. We'll get started on that on this movie channel. God bless y'all. The whole thing, people are telling me, let's play some more music. We might do some more music, songs, and everything. God bless. I've been promoting bands for I don't know how long for free. Right? I do a cover song, then I put the band banner up on my channel, and it's promoting for free. Shut up. It's free promotion. Idiots. They can't even understand. Who's it? Why is he doing this? He can't. Is he making any money? That's all I care about is the money. I'm like, no, I don't make a dime from this shit. You understand? Not a dime. I'm poor. You sucked every good movie out of me and every music and everything. Bunch of crackheads. A bunch of crackheads. I ain't got nothing, you stupid idiots. They stole kidneys and everything from me. There ain't nothing but death coming to your country. Get used to it. Just get used to it, you idiots. You'll pay the price. I don't know. Who knows? It's a movie to me. Nothing happened. Nobody's dying. Good God, these people are idiots. I can't. I'm an idiot. You people have made me an idiot. And wouldn't you want to be an idiot too? I am. I'm tired of it. My movie days are over. We got enough movies to last us another 50, 60 years, if that. I don't need no more. I'm done with it all. Mel, Mr. Gibson, I know you've been calling me and leaving messages. Johnny, can we get you in on this movie? Maybe, I got a part for you to play, maybe in the new, you know, He's Risen or Resurrection movie. I want to see that movie. I hope we get Mel going on that movie. I got to see that. The Passion of Christ was great. That was great. I felt his pain that Jesus was going through. I almost teared up. And I need another movie like that. So let's get Mr. Gibson on that. No, I don't want to hear of you. We can't do. Listen, you set him up and get him ready and get him everything he needs to get this movie going, because I want to see he has risen. This is about the resurrection. This is where the devil comes in. This is where the madness really is. And this, I got to see this movie, and I hope we get this movie going real soon, real soon, real soon. Oh, and some of them think, yeah, MK Ultra. Oh yeah, they MK Ultra me. They use witchery, sorcery on me, laying of hands. And I keep telling the government, listen, you best come out on TV and tell these people it's not okay to do this. It's not okay to do this. And it is not okay to worship the devil or witchery or sorcery in our country or any country. We will hunt you down and you will pay the greatest price of all. And that is your lives and possibly your family's lives. And I'm right there with them. And we're looking at Bernie Sanders. What a great man. And it is about the American people. We're dying from the shit that our government let these people feed us. Do you hear me, Congress, Senate, White House? These people are dying because of the shit you let in this country and you let these businesses create. Is that food poison? It sure is. Bobby wasn't lying. It's going to kill you eventually. But now you folks have a great day. My movie is over. I want to thank the great Kelp, the Rebecca Ann, and all the other great viewers and subs. God bless you. And remember, this is only a movie. Idiots. Now, some of you owe a lot of money for attacking me when you were told it's just a movie. And we'll be sending people to collect that money. I suggest you pay. Now, you folks have a great day. God bless. And no, I don't have 9,000 kids or whatever, right? Boy, we're just going to eat this whole country up. We are. We are. Now, have a good day. God bless. Be looking for our next movie on the silver screen.